Welcome. Okay, so hold on. Oh, what is going on? Go live. Okay, no wonders. I'm like, where am I? How's it going? You cannot receive guests. Welcome. ¿Cómo están el día de hoy? Oh. Hold on. Aquí está. Hi, how's it going? It was good. It was really chilling. I honestly kind of stay on bed, like like not on bed, but like at home all the weekend. How was yours? I just it feels like Monday, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. It just been such a weird the last 2 weeks of October. It just haven't been moving so fast, and I don't know if that happened to you. Hi babes, I just saw your message right now. How are ya? I miss you. Stop it. I cannot believe after this live, are you gonna still be awake so I can call you? Stop it. Say hi. I love it. We love you so much. Say hi. We need to do her a ponytail. Right? We need to do her a ponytail. I miss you like you have no idea. I'm like, I know he is transforming. I know he's changing. I know he's moving. He's having a new life. And I just cannot wait to talk about it. Well, you look gorgeous. Do you like the setup? Okay. So we've been we've been elevating. Right now we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Hi. And it's a vibe. I actually been buying for Twitch. It's just, I don't know, it's giving life. So I love the Twitch community. It feels like what TikTok used to be a long time ago, like 2-3 years ago when you were actually going live. Right now I feel like it's all QVC. Right? Like QVC is that. I don't know. But anyways, I miss you. Once I finish the live, if I'm gonna text you, hope that you're still awake, and if it's no, we can totally FaceTime tomorrow if that's okay. I'm pretty sure you got your internet back, so right. Let me. Oh, and by the way, I got this rub because do you remember the other day you're like, oh babes, it will be so cute, like the checkboard style. Of course, I cannot do it right now in this new setup. But I was like, what about a rope? So I got this one, and then I got another one that's more like Amanda beige colors. Of course, I have to. So yeah, so that one you're gonna see it soon too. So I'm kind of like obsessed on collecting ropes now. Is that a thing? I don't know. It's just like I love ropes, and for me, for the life, it's just like it's like dressing up, right? You're like, I don't want to be, showing up like with the same robe every day. So she's okay. She's here. It's because you know what? She's waiting to have some like biscuits or treats, and I'm actually looking for a ponytail because she is everywhere. Well, let me start doing the makeup, everyone. I love you tomorrow. These colors are very amazing. Me feels. I know. Why? Okay, I approve. Okay. Stop it. I miss you so much. Say hi. And thank you everyone for liking the live. Okay, so let's start. Let's get out. I put some, so I like sometimes to put these eye patches. They're from Mixin, but basically they're hydrogel patches. And I like to apply them before I'm gonna start adding my whole like skincare, so my eyes can be hydrated meanwhile, especially on winter, fall season, because my skin just, especially under eyes, because the allergies, it gets so dehydrated. Encourage, oh, okay. And so yeah, so And for today, I feel like we're just gonna do more like a chill style, more skincare. I'm gonna show you how I use my energy modality and the ones that are my go-to. So if you're looking to elevate your skincare routine and just add the energies that are actually gonna work from within, stay here. Thank you. Stop it, babes. You are. Thank you so much for all the likes and the gift. So yeah, stay here. Again, if you're new, don't forget to follow. My name is Amanda. I'm a licensed esthetician and a professional makeup artist. I've been in the industry for 14 years and I specialize with holistic and energetic treatments. So I like to work with energy. I actually developed a method that it's 80% energy and 20% skincare. So that's how I work when it comes up as skincare. And I'm gonna show you, it's really simple. We just need to add the right frequencies so we can go through it can go through the skin cells. And I'm gonna show you my go-to tools that I've been loving so far. Believe me, I've been using a lot of tools. I even create my own tools. But when I found that something is better and perfect, I'm gonna share it with you so you can have it too at home. So let's just start. Biscuit is here with us. I'm just waiting for a little so I can do like a ponytail. She's gonna get her hair done too. So let's just start. So normally I start with toner. Where is the toner? I'm pretty sure it's a toner because I just dropped. Here it is, behind the matcha. Really simple. For my skincare, I like to keep it minimal and I like to keep it not toxic. So I like to use a lot of mixing. So you're gonna see me talk a lot about mixing. That's a line that I prefer for my body and especially professional when you're looking for really good quality elements, but also that are meant for really sensitive skin, acne prone skin like mine, then this is your go-to line. If you're not as sensitive and you can just go with anything, then there is another lines, but for me this is a good one. And I'm gonna start with the toner. So I like actually the fact that they have right now, let me see, they do have little sets with the whole skincare routine, and this is one of my favorite because it comes with the double cleanse and then you have the toner, but I like to add the pump because I like to kind of like, you're gonna see it right now, spray it like this, and Biscuit love it. And after I spray it, you will normally go to your next step, but this is where I start infusing energy. So you're gonna see me that between the skincare, especially when we're talking about water-based products like toner, serums, you wanna use microcurrent energies. I like to channel it with my microcurrent, the Medicube. I'm gonna be using the Derma Shot Mode on my forehead. And I'm gonna let you know why, because right now I'm not doing any injectables, so I really want to work the muscle of my forehead. So I'm gonna concentrate that energy here. This modality is great if you're looking for a really professional spa tool at home. It's strong. It does channel a lot of different treatments. The Derma Shot is one of my favorite because it infuse microcurrent energy with LED therapy and ultrasonic vibration. So you're really gonna see that muscle contraction happening, and that's actually what's making it move my forehead. You're seeing that? That's the microcurrent energy is strong to the muscle and doing the workout. So the only thing that we need to do is be committed, have a routine, and then do it. And if you want me to create your own routine, let me know in the comments. Let me see the comments on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, we're still good. But basically you want to do that. You just need to understand the microcurrent goes with water-based products. Otherwise, the energy doesn't gonna really go. And you really want to be using it with products. So right now it already absorbs. So that's why I like to concentrate it here. The next step after a toner, I'm gonna be using an essence. Mixin is well known for their essence because it goes toner, essence. If you don't have essence, that's okay. You can go with your serums. But because the way that the mixing delivers their products, you can kind of layer it up. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna go with the Centella Asiatica. Centella Asiatica, especially this one, is one of my favorite essence. One of the reason is because it's 100% pure Centella Asiatica right here, and it does gonna help me to calm. It's well known to calm, and also if you're more acne prone, this is gonna be your best friend because it doesn't gonna irritate the skin. It has antibacterial properties, and as we know, acne is a bacteria, so it does really gonna help us with the redness, the breakouts. It's really a good element to have on your skincare. And even if you don't have that, but you are more sensitive, you want to add this. If you get to the point that it's really red or rosacea, this is gonna be a good element to add. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. I'm just gonna apply it. You can pat it, and you also don't want to over apply products. The reason why is because your skin have a limit on how much it can absorb. So you also don't want to you want to be smart on how you layer your products. Does that make sense? Next, after that, I'm going to go with the vitamin C. Right now, let me see. I'm using, this is the cream and the vitamin C. And actually, this will be better than getting the vitamin. Okay, let me pin this one. Because what I'm seeing is that if you get the cream, it's $36. But if you get the cream and the serum is $12. But if you get the cream and the serum is $24. So that's actually not bad. And for everyone who is like, where is she seeing this? We are actually also streaming on TikTok Shop. So a lot of this product, if you don't have TikTok Shop, you can actually find it on my storefront on the link. That's another place that you can find it too. I actually, in there you can see Mixin and a lot of other brands that I like to work with as a licensed esthetician, that I specialize on clean and holistic treatments. So the next one is gonna be vitamin C. This is one of my favorites, and the reason why is because I'm really sensitive, like I was telling you, and there is sometimes a lot of the vitamin C out there, they are just too strong, but this one is perfect. Let me show you to the YouTube fam and the Twitch fam, like right here, and let's go with TikTok. Okay, so this one I like to use in the morning. It's like my orange juice for my skin. You just need a little bit, goes all the way. Just a little bit goes all the way. And I'm just, and this is something that I wouldn't really recommend it to use at night. And I would want to work with more hydration. This is more for the day, and also to help us with the acne scars and on other like pigmentation that you may have. After that, let me see. I'm gonna go and do, so that was a serum, right? This is the serum. And again, every day that I do my skincare, I don't have the same routine. I do like to mix and match my skincare depending on how my skin is feeling. So that's something that I do a lot. Like I do have the elements, like for example, today I wake up and I see a little bit of redness and breakouts. That's why I choose that the Centella Asiatica, the Centella Asiatica. But I've also been working a lot with the pigmentation and the acne scars and the texture, and that's why I use the vitamin C. If my skin is really irritated, I'm gonna just jump to another one. But this is something that I do. And to kind of, I'm gonna do a little bit of the cream too. This is something that I've been pairing to really, you know, give them the full opportunity to my skin to actually absorb the product. Hold on, let me actually shoot. Let me go and get the charger for my computer. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with Biscuit. Please keep tapping the screen so TikTok doesn't kick me out. It's just gonna take me like 5 seconds. Biscuit is gonna be with you for a second. Just stay here, baby, with the, just say hi. Can you see her? Please keep tapping the screen so they know that we're here. No barking. Okay, where is the charger? I'm here. Where is my Shh. Pelusa, no mi vida. Where did we leave the charger? Seriously. I'm so sorry for this, but this is what happened when you're on live. I promise you that I have my charger here, but I really don't know what happened. Oh my god. Stay there, baby. Stay there. Oh, here it is. Okay, no, we're back. Did you tell them? Oh my god, Bisky, you only have one job to entertain. If you were... Oh, no, I will not. Who say that? Where are you? Where is this coming from? If I were to donate 1,006, no, I would not cut off my hair. You know how much I will cut off? This much. It's expensive. It will, no, I would never, I don't know, but for 1,600. Okay, so on Twitch, someone say that if they donate, how much? 1,600. If I cut my hair, how much? I will say this much. And that's because I'm really thinking about cutting my hair because it's way too long already. Like, let me show you. It's like way too long, and I just feel like it needs like I don't think I want to cut it, but I just want them to work with the length and yes, and create the form so I can style it. But thank you for the thought. You're so sick towards Faith. Stop it. That will be no, I won't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's one thing that you will see me with this, because this is my natural hair. I can tell you that from like since I was born until I was like 30 years old, my hair was all the way here. I always dreamed to have long hair. I always have like short hair, like up to here, always. Like, and it was always my dream to like let it grow. Now that it have grown, I'm like, okay, my body is capable to do that. So let's kind of like cut it down. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Where we were at before all that, and I'm so sorry for everyone who were watching us, but this is what life goes to. Okay, so we were talking about the cream. Did I apply the cream? I don't think I did, but if I didn't, that's okay. So next I'm gonna be using the cream. Like I said, I like to pair this with the serum because I want to give them the opportunity to work together. And I'm just doing a little bit because, as you know, I'm gonna prep my skin for makeup, for a little bit of makeup. And my primer / hydration moisturizer is the bean cream. where is it? Oh my god. I'm gonna fire my assistant, which is me, and then hire her again and give it another chance. Right? Okay, I'm gonna. And I actually like the texture of this cream, the vitamin C cream. It's actually like light, it's not sticky. Another thing that you know you're getting good quality of vitamin C, because here's the thing with vitamin C. Vitamin C, it needs to be on a pH level lower, so it's more acid, right? So, and also to absorb to the skin, but also it needs to be bottled on an amber bottle or completely dark. It does have it doesn't have a really good smell, because normally by nature it just have no, it doesn't have like that orangey smell. It just smell like you know, just like anything else, but it doesn't add perfumes, but it doesn't, you know what, you get my point, right? Then this one, when you open it, normally vitamin C, it's supposed to be a little bit yellowish, and the more that you use it, kind of oxidize, because the ingredients are kind of like losing their potency, so that way you want to use it. But definitely it's a good one. This one, when you apply it, you kind of feel a little bit tiny tingly, but it doesn't, like, you know, do anything crazy. Let's see on the comments on Twitch. She's like, if you were, haha, yeah, that's good. That it does grow that long and quick. Yeah, but you know how long it took it to grow like this long? It took me like 30 something years. I'm 34. It probably took me 33, 34 years to get where I am right now. Okay, it's a lot. How does that work? What do you mean? You go around and just, that's crazy. And that's so cool. Let me tell you that. Like, that's really good. Like this, that's much. I will do that. I mean, I still need a little shop like this much, but I wouldn't call it like no even half, like no even, no. No, it's like 33 years of growing this. Let me tell you that. Okay, let's keep moving. And that's another reason why I love to use this eye patches. I know my ADHD is everywhere, because while I'm getting ready and talking to you, my eyelids are getting super hydrated. These are by Mixin. I like their collagen, the bean, the Sika. I have all of them, but they're amazing. And okay, yeah, I just went around to streams. That's so cool. Don't forget to follow us. I just started streaming here on Twitch, so I'm new to the neighborhood. So hi, welcome. And I love it, actually. I actually love with streaming on Twitch. YouTube, it had my heart. I mean, right now we're streaming, but definitely Twitch it's growing on me. I mean, TikTok, you know, I've been in TikTok for like quite some years now. So, but let's keep moving, shall we? So we were on vitamin C. So let's start prepping for my skincare, which I forgot the bean cream, which I need. That's one thing that if you were telling me, hey, you only have a toner and a bean cream, I'm like, that's good. That's good. But if you're like, oh, you forgot your bean cream, I'd be like, no, we need to go and find one. It's that good, especially for makeup application. Yes, I mean, we want to keep the style of the hair, of course. I mean, I will, yes. After that, I'm gonna go and get like a good treatment, shape it, and you know, a good. Okay, give me count until 3. Just keep tapping. I know Twitch doesn't have that, but TikTok, keep tapping. I'm gonna go and get the bean cream. It's right here. That's gonna take me like 3 seconds. And I'm gonna go and get like a little ponytail for the baby biscuit, so we can do her hair. Okay, I'm back. I already follow you. Yes. Oh my god, thank you towards Faye. Yeah, most of them. Look, I can trim them. I'm good with the little trim, like right here. Especially like because it took me 34 years to grow this hair. I know it's a little bit crazy, but and I actually haven't cut it in a long time. But it's just healthy, you know. It's just like I don't invest, for example, on highlights or stuff like that. I don't color my hair, but I do invest like on good quality products that are gonna maintain the health of my hair. That's something that I do. Anyway, so let's keep moving. Let's let's do. I got the bean cream, so a little bit of bean cream because we already did the vitamin C, which, like I say, I love it. Normally at night, I do the milk serum, which is one of my favorites. I love this one. It just, I wake up with the softest skin ever. I don't know. I really love the mixing product. Ask me question if you want to know about other brands, especially in the Q Beauty universe. That's where well, let's say that that's where I am right now, okay? Because I used to be a lot of like formulation from French and America and all of that. But like I say, I have a body, and also my body doesn't, is really picky. So I'm just not gonna like, my brain can like BS, but my skin is gonna be like, nah, no, we're not gonna do that. Hey, how's it going? Hey, bro mom. Good, how's it going? We're here about to get ready. But before actually I start applying my makeup, do you remember that I was telling you that I do love to use a lot of energies on my skin? And that's actually how I do my skincare routine, adding energies. So this is where we're gonna be adding one. But I'm gonna have to remove this eye patches because it's time. And okay, hold on. I just need to make sure that I'm really well hydrated. Pretty eyes, by the way. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You guys are so, honestly, you guys on the Twitch universe are really nice. Like I said, I'm new in the neighborhood, so. And when I'm applying my creams, I like to add pressure so I can activate the lymphatic system. And that's really key when we're applying our skincare, right? Like, because yeah, the skincare can say, hey, it's gonna help you to you know, stimulate collagen and all that, but let me tell you something. Your collagen is like in the middle layer. Your skincare is only gonna stay on the top. There is no way that your skin is gonna go through the second layer and start stimulating collagen holistically natural. And that's a marketing thing. And that's why I use this type of modality. I'm gonna tell you why. Unless it's a pharmaceutical like retinol, I will say that could start something. But sometimes though can have like side effects. I cannot do retinols because my skin is so sensitive. So there is other ways that you can stimulate collagen naturally. LED is a great way to do it. 15 minutes a day with a good mask is gonna get you there. I think I pinned one here by Ricky. Rick is a good brand that I do love the way that they do their skincare modality. This is one of them. I'm using the red color. I always activate the ultrasonic frequency. This is something that you can opt in or opt out when you kind of like choose the treatments that you want to do. It has 3 different treatments with 3 different intensity, and each one you can activate the ultrasonic frequency. The ultrasonic frequency, I don't know if you can hear it, is the vibrations. Those, I love that energy because it's like 1,000 vibration per second. I cannot even do that as a professional. So that's why when you go to the med spa, we use this type of modality because we know what it does to your skin. Does that make sense? Yeah. Someone asking if I'm a skincare. Yes, I'm actually a licensed esthetician and a professional makeup artist. I've been in the industry for 14 years, so I know my ways. I know my ways here, and especially when I was in my late 28, I started having adult acne, especially because it was like side effect of like taking a strong medication during my 20s. I got kind of like had the reboot, you know, so I couldn't do a lot of like, the medications. So I had to actually find alternatives that can do the same but on a natural holistic way. So if you have any question, let me know. This is like the best time that you can have like a one-on-one with me. And I do love to do, if you ask me which modality do you like, will you do daily, I will say this one. And the reason why is because it does have the shape as a gusha. And let me actually pin this on the TikTok shop. And if you are on Twitch or YouTube, I do have the link in there and on my storefront, so you can find them. It is on TikTok, on Amazon too. It is this one because it does mimic the gusha technique. So that's an ancient technique, and their main job is to actually activate your lymphatic system and let go of the toxins that we have in our body. So that's gonna help us to detoxify. Like, is that a word? Sorry, sometimes like I get mixed between my Spanish. It's gonna help us to detoxify. No, am I saying that right? What am I saying? Detoxify? No, hold on. Oh my god, I forgot my English. But you got my point, right? And so it does gonna help with all that. And at the same time, we're activating our blood circulation that's gonna create oxygen from within. Having oxygen on our skin, inside our skin, is key. One thing is like having like oxygen therapy on that side, but on inside, that's gonna really give us that glow too. And so yeah, this is a modality that I always, it's my go-to. And also I love it because the blue one, the blue therapy, it gets cold like no other modality that I have like see in the market. And then the purple one, it does have the microcurrent energy that I was telling you at the beginning that I was using with the Medicube only on this area. So now I honestly use my Medicube on this area only, and then the other ones I like to infuse the uh, the energetic gusha, because even if I keep doing this with this modality, it doesn't have this shape, the gusha shape basically, that does gonna help us to start sculpting, and it does make a difference. It does make a difference. I can tell you how I used to look when I was 28, because yes, this is a modality that I found that I use lately, but I have used other modality that infuse normally the same type of energy, and it's a gusha too, and it does create a different. Let me. Where's my? Hold on. Where is my phone? If it's not, I have it right here. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, and this was me when I was 28. And actually, this was the last time that I got injectables. And after that was like, no, we're finding other ways, because I just wasn't, I wasn't vibing. Where is it? Give me 1 second. Here it is. Okay. This is me. Are you ready? This is me when I was like, what, 28? Let me show you to Twitch first because they've been more active there. I know. 28. You can see how I was holding a lot of toxin. So that's what I'm saying when you're holding a lot of toxin, because you're actually not working and activating your lymphatic system, you're holding all those toxins. So it's really important to activate them so we can, transform and start shaping our face. And I don't know if you can see, but especially the neck, you can see the gorditos, like all the little, and that's something that I no longer have because I'm always like making sure that I'm like letting that go. And because it's using energy, you don't have to spend like 10 minutes, 4 minutes waiting to activate, your lymphatic system. The energies are doing that. And if you infuse that with warm therapy or cold therapy or microcurrent therapy, depending on where you are, you're just gonna elevate that. Crazy. And even if you go to the spa and they're special in a med spa, they're still gonna use the same energies. Let me tell you that. They probably have more professional machines because they need to run it all day. But normally there are no invasive energies. When we're talking about lasers, when we're talking about something that they tell you, hey, you need to wait a couple minutes, like a couple days, that's invasive. This one, it's not invasive, and that's why I love it. Okay, let's keep moving. So we did our primer, and for primer we did the bean cream. I'm just gonna do a little bit of the bean eye cream. This is one of my favorite. We did the eye patch, yes, but I still want to hydrate it. I'm telling you, my skin, especially during this season, it gets allergies, and I get this kind of like dermatitis that it get like dry patches, and that's okay, that's normal, but we just need to make sure that we are adding calm ingredients. They don't have perfumes or toxins, and that's why I love mixing, because this is the only line that doesn't irritate or burn my skin or eyes when it's super sensitive. So, and if you're that type of like skin, you just know that even if you apply, the most trending stuff, it just have a lot of like perfume. Let's see. Ok, vamos al siguiente paso. Ya nos pusimos la crema de los ojos. We just did the eye cream. And let me see. Let me warm a little bit my eye. Well, I think what I'm gonna do next. And this is, for example, another modality. This one is more manual versus this one that could be that actually use frequencies, because this is the thing, it's all about the energy and frequency, because we're energy, so we need to actually start giving that frequency memory to our skin cells and molecules. So when I like to work, I guess, on a quantum level too, because I do understand how our skin cells works and react with this type of energy, and I'm just here to share the knowledge with you. So ask me questions. I like to talk a lot, as you can see, and just let you know how you can stop doing injectables and just start giving that energy every day without having to compromise your body, because injectable have secondary effects. Let me tell you that it have happened to me, and I think that was the la gota que derramó el agua, the last drop of, I didn't even translate that good. But that was the last train. That's it. I was like, that's it. And I was 28. And I do not regret it. I actually do not regret it, because I found another alternative, and with that, obviously, everything will just come out. After that, you can see that the skin is super hydrated. I actually like the bean cream because it gives you that healthy look. It's not greasy, just healthy. Let's move with makeup. That's my favorite. Yes, let's move. Now for today, I'm not gonna do a full glam like we did the last time. I think it was last Friday. That we did like a full glam because I was going to a wine dinner. So you see me on full action, putting lashes and everything, but on this one, we're just gonna keep it chill. I'm actually, let me see. Let me. Okay, and don't forget to like on the screen. Also, don't forget to follow us on YouTube. If you have Twitch, we just start on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube and Twitch, you can follow us on TikTok and Instagram too. That too. I sometimes forget about Instagram. I don't know about you, but it's funny. Okay. Okay, super simple. I've been in love with this BB cream. You're gonna see her a lot. They do have the SPF one, and I think we're gonna be using, I forgot the SPF. I knew I was missing something. I know it's cloudy outside. I know it's, but we still wanna use the SPF. One of my go-to SPF is this Bean SPF sunscreen. And the reason why is because I really trust the way that it pairs with my Bean cream and with my makeup, and it doesn't leave this sticky feeling. So I'm really really picky when it comes about SPF because it needs to blend really well with my cream, and it needs to blend really good with my makeup. And if those are not aligned, man, we're not aligned. And this is one of my favorite. Let's do, so I'm gonna be doing this. I like to collect all my stuff, like gather all my stuff before I actually start doing my makeup. I'm gonna be using the Bare Mineral. I've been loving this. I thought I wasn't gonna like it because the last time that I used it a long time ago, it kind of freaked me out. They changed the formula. That was one of the reasons I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance, okay? I'm gonna give them a chance and we'll see. So far so good. They haven't break me out, so we're good on that. For under the eyes, I've been moving this MAC powder. It's a little bit lighter. Hi, where's your sister? We have Pelusa here. I don't know if you can see her. Where is your sister Biscuit? Shh, shh, shh. No. Okay, here it is. We can actually shop. No, I will never shop her camera. No. Shh, Pelusa. Okay. She had the most silky hair, and yes, we used to say, Pelusa, the same brush. I'm sorry, but her hair is I clean her hair often. Is this silky? Okay, I don't think you can. I don't think TikTok YouTube and Twitch can see you, baby. Okay, and then where was you, Liga? Oh my god, I lost her, Liga. I think we're gonna have to no do your little. No. Okay, I'm gonna leave you here, and once I find the ponytail, we do you ponytail. Okay, so let's start. Now, I'm not gonna be pinning a lot of the products. Well, I am, but if I'm gonna get lost because I know myself too. But if you like a lot of the products are gonna be in the shop. If you don't find it and you want me to pin it, just pin me on the comments and I get to work. Believe me. Okay. No. Hold on. Let me also do a sale on. Okay, we're gonna have during this time while I do my makeup too. Excuse me. We're gonna have on sale the Skin Mantra Lake Glow reusable wipe. You know that I love to remove my makeup properly, and a lot of the times I see that my clients and a lot of people I heard that, oh, I'm using a wipey, and a lot of those wipey have fragrance or they're made with microfibers, and they can be, after a while it cannot be like as good for the skin. So these are made with bamboo and cotton. They're double layered, they're strong, so you just add the water and they act as a normal wipe, but you can use it dry, so you can pat the hair. It comes with two because they're meant to be used for you double cleanse, one for cleansing and one to dry. We giving you a special price only on TikTok shop. If you get two, you get free shipping, and I will get the two so that way you don't pay the shipping. So we're gonna have it right there. And if you're on Twitch or YouTube, go visit our shop at Skin Mantra. It's on the link too. And I'm really excited because we're just doing a soft launch, so you're getting the best prices. And if you order with this, I'm gonna throw a little gift in there too during this live. So just saying that. Hey, let's keep moving. And okay, so we're gonna have this. And that's another thing, because I'm using makeup, I like to remove my makeup properly at night. And one of those is doing the double cleanse, which is the first thing is the cleanse of oil, and then we have the regular water-based cleanse. And even that, what I'm doing right now is, instead of doing the traditional toner, I do the pot toners. And I can even see how I still have some leftover makeup, just a little tiny, like nothing, but like it's still there. So it's really important that we're removing our makeup properly. When I even like do my cleanse of oil, I like to, apply it dry. Obviously you apply it dry and you start massaging. I even use the ultrasonic cleansing so I can get everything out, everything. And that's key. I mean, I feel like we're more worried about the serums and sometimes about the creams, but none of that is gonna work if we're not cleaning our face right. Just gonna leave it like that, because there is the space where the serum's supposed to be is filled with makeup, dirt, or something else because we didn't clean properly. So the more you know. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. This is one of my favorite. It's actually becoming one of my favorite. I started just using it 2 weeks ago. I fell in love. It's amazing. It's a BB cream, so especially if you don't want to wear a lot of makeup. I mean, obviously if I'm gonna go to bed, I will be using my foundation, but this one for every day, it gives you a great coverage, a great one. So okay, let me go like this. It gives you such a good coverage. I feel like there it is. And not only that, it is made with clean ingredients. It is made with superfoods, which it really got me. It's made with beet, carrot, cabbage, blueberry, eggplant, and all of that are fermented. You know, and you have heard me talk about the benefit of using fermented ingredients. The molecules are smaller depending on how it was fermented, but normally it's smaller, so it's gonna go deeper to the skin. But do you see the coverage? I mean, you can see a little bit of my acne scars, but you can just apply a little bit. And let me know in the comments if you want to know a sort of skincare routine or makeup routine for your everyday. Okay. I need some matcha. And okay, you see how everything is even it out? Really not, I mean, sometimes I just leave it like that. Sometimes I just leave it like that and you're ready for the day. It does give you the perfect coverage and it doesn't look like makeup. But because we're just gonna go one step up, let's say that you don't know if your husband or boyfriend is gonna take you to dinner today, but you don't want to put a lot of effort. This is the technique, okay? This is the technique. Really simple. I'm not gonna talk so you can see how fast it is, okay? Okay, I'm not gonna talk for like a minute or two, but you comment if anyone like enters, you know. Okay. And that was it. You see how quick that was? I mean, I know that wasn't the full routine, but you know, I did my best to stick with it. But then after that, after we kind of like finished placing the contour and the blush, and I love this one. They're for Sasheu. I hope I'm just like not butchering the brand name. I do have it on the TikTok shop and I do have it on the storefront. I love them. They stay all day. I actually like to combine the blush. Their eyeshadow stays. I just got new ones. I still need to unbox and make cute videos for you so you can like switch the shades. And then after that, I go with my highlighter. This is a shade NW24 by MAC Studio Fix. It is one of my favorites. Been using it for quite a while. Still love it. By this time, I'm gonna be grabbing my beauty blender that I need to clean. And I'm just gonna grab it, especially for the pointy part, and just work in that area. And this is, honestly, I only use my beauty blender on this area because I normally use, you know, I love my Duty Queen tanning mints, and I use the face one for applying blush, the BB cream, my foundation, everything, and it just makes it super quick. And so that's why I did the concealer at last, because I want to kind of clean it up and just correct any area that needs correction. And that's it. And then we go with the powder. Now, you see? Let me know if you have any. Okay, let me see Twitch. Okay, that one is loud. And that's it. It has to look a little bit more on the bright side. Like, let's say, obviously you're not gonna get of your home here. You can see the blush, but that's the thing. You wanna make it not too bright, but oh look, I forgot to blend this. I got like a little bit of bronzer here. You wanna that's the point. You don't wanna make it look like this is the finished look, because we're gonna now set it with that powder. I'm a powder person. Like, I like to set, you know, especially creams with this. They last longer, and especially on their eyes. So I'm using this. This is the mineral skin finish by Milk on the color Light Plus. And then I'm gonna go with the Burr Pro, this one, 24 Hour Skin Perfection Powder Foundation. This is a powder foundation, and that's something important to mention. I did the BB cream. The BB cream is not foundation. It does have a little bit of coverage, but it gonna pair really well with this. If I were using my foundation like this, I'm not gonna pair it with this, okay? It's just not gonna happen, because then it can create that cakiness, and also those are foundations, so you don't want to do that. You just want to use one type of foundation. Normally when I'm using this, I'm using this type of powder just to set it, or the loose powder. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over with, and I'm just gonna blend that. And I like to start from the center, but you can see how beautiful everything is just gonna blend, and the blush is just gonna look like natural, like your own skin. Now I like this one because it's full coverage. The color is Fair 17. Here's the thing, if you want to get match, I normally go to this website. I mean, you Google, you put match foundation. I think it's match foundation, I don't know, but it's not like a specific brand. They just like are, you put your even the side look outdated. That's how you're gonna know that that's there. So you choose the foundation, and the foundation that you're using, and the foundation that you want to get match. I normally you can do like a couple of your foundations to get the better aligned color, or you just can do one. So that's what I do. Sometimes I do one, like depending on which is the one that it match the best, and I want that color for my powder, I go with that color. With Bare Minerals, you do want to get match because their colors, they do change. I'm neutral, and this is for 17. Even for winter, I'm considering going to the Fair 50 neutral, which is the lighter shade. I know it sounds weird, but this one by winter, I don't know if it's still gonna match. Or if you have an Ulta or a Sephora clothes, just going to match. I don't. So my Ulta or anything closer is like 30 minutes for here. So yeah. But that's an easy way to do it, because sometimes I want to get matched, for example, for this one. So I did that, and it really gave me the color that I was, that it matched my skin. Sometimes if you add like a couple like foundations, they're gonna give you one color, and then if you just add one they're just gonna give you another color. I always go also with my intuition and be like, okay, what's gonna be the closest one, which one I like more, what is it for? So that's another one. But this one is beautiful. I still want to set it with it just give me full coverage. I don't know if you can see everything, even it out, and it does have the matte finish, but it does give you that it's still natural, because I don't like matte finish. I like dewy type of thing, healthy skin, like it's a skin like that. So right now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna just, where are we gonna go? Let me see. Let's just do a little bit of the eyes. For the eyes, I'm gonna be using Rose Gold. This is a good one. This is by Laura Mercier. It's a beautiful color. Can you see it? Now, they're the easy for the holidays. They have a pack of 3. They have a pack of like 2 like minis. Let me actually pin that. They are the best. I have the full size, but like I said, they just come out with the holiday set with the 3 minis. This one right here is $34. I have coupons right here on the TikTok shop. If you're on Twitch and YouTube, I'm sorry, but it's right here. Just click it. Let's see what coupons they're giving us. TikTok shop. Sometimes when you're on live, they give us coupon for you to use exclusively. Just claim those coupons and add this to your checkout, and you're already like, you're good. Like if I turn off the live, you still gonna get that. You don't have to check out right now. You can check out later. Sometimes I like to watch and check out like at the end of the day, because I like to kind of like do I really want to test? And if I'm like, I need it, at the end of the day, it's like, buy it. But let me show you. So this one comes with the 3 mini. This is the full size. But the minis are going to be good for you. Like, you're not going to need more than 3. You just grab it. Do you remember that I put a little bit of the blush, the pink blush here? It's just a tiny one. You can barely see it. But it's like, I have pigmentation. So it kind of helped me to even it out this tone to make it look natural. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it here. And let me actually remove that. Do you see how beautiful and shiny it looks? And I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm actually like applying it and following my eyelid. And that's it. Like, it's beautiful. I will probably go with just a brush that it does have a little. I normally keep my brushes with the same color that I normally use, but just for blending it purpose. But other than that, I'm just gonna keep it like that, and that's it. That's all you need. And for the holidays, are gonna look beautiful. You can do a little bit of eyeliner inside, you know, mascara. You got it. And that's it. So simple. And I really love them. They stay for a long time. Like I say, all this is becoming one of my like favorite things to do, because this one stay for 24 hours. The foundation too. What else? Ooh, this are another one of my favorites. The new, I just ordered a pack of 3 of this because it's one of my favorite lip stains. This one, it's one of my favorite lip stains. They have different colors, but they're more bright. But the color nude, like this nude, because I have all of them, but I'm more like a nude person. On the lips, I like it to keep it nude. I like to apply it like this. I grab it, show you. It looks like this, and they're also really simple to apply. And I got a pack of 3 of the nude. They're always sold out. There are lip liners, but I apply it all over my lips because why not? Especially if you don't want to reapply and reapply lipstick through the day on a regular day or in a bed. It's there. Shh. What's up? Wakey wakey. She is not having a... Can you see her? Shh, niñas. Okay. Hey. Pelusa. We're like, compórtate. Okay. Okay, you just leave it like that. It doesn't have to look perfect because we're gonna peel it, okay? But this is the color nude. If you like more color, coral is a pretty color too. coral. It looks like this when you apply it. Like this. Let me show you. Like that. And when you peel it, it's like this beautiful orangey, like corally. I'm a coral girl, especially in the summer, and in winter I like dark plum colors. You just need to leave it for 10 minutes, but I just want to remove it so you can kind of see quickly, even if you remove it really quick. But it does give you this nude coral. They're really pretty colors. Anyways, they're here. They're like 24 for 3, or you can find them on my storefront. And also the Cheek Duo, they are here too. I use them too. I love them. I like to get them the duos. Single too, they're good. What is this? This is the, okay, this combo comes with one blush, the lip stain, and the gloss. The gloss is beautiful, and we're actually gonna be using it. Where's the gloss? Where is the gloss? Okay, we will find the gloss. It's around here. It's beautiful. And okay, on the eyebrows, what are we gonna be doing for eyebrows? Give me 1 second. Okay. And let me see. I wasn't sure. Let me see on Twitch. Give me just 1 second. How do I know if they actually send? Okay. All right. So, okay, let's wrap this up so I can go to finish my hair and get ready for the day. Now for the browns, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything because they look good. Again, we're going for like this kind of like natural look. I just don't want anything too crazy. But I do want to show you a trick now that you're here live. I've been obsessed with using a brown pen. And I normally start on the arch, never from here, always on the arch. I like to start defining my arch. And kind of, I don't know if you've seen it, that I'm putting it on a flat way. I'm getting here and I'm going up, like that. But you see the difference, how it just gets so defined right away. You want to jump and have your any iron brush and kind of start brushing it. You're gonna be like, are we right? No, we're kind of like blur them out, make it more smooth so it can look natural. Okay, you see the difference? That was so easy. And this is another one of my favorite hacks for this holidays. Okay, I'm trying to like, so you can see me. Okay, let's do it again. You start from the arch or the middle, however you want to do it. And but I'm not going here. I'm putting all flat and I'm going. You see? Run, grab a brush, blend it. And I'm not saying like blend it, just like go in the same way that you apply the product, like up. I'm using the Anastasia brown pen. It's one of my favorites too. I love the formula. Okay, that's it. That's it. I didn't even touch the top. You notice that? I didn't even do the top. I'm blessed with full eyebrow thanks to my mom. I have to say that. Thanks, mama. But other than that, I know that sometimes you kind of need to fill those patches. If you need to kind of like complete those, just do it on a smooth way. But you always have this. And remember, if it goes wrong, just go right away and kind of blend it. Okay? You got this. You got this. If it's not, keep practicing. It's all about practice. Okay? As a professional, how we got here is practicing, like that's it. And knowledge about how products work and all of that. Because it's a lot about like practicing with the product too, because you could have a product and maybe that product doesn't get along with another product because that's, the formula of that is oil based and then this is water, and then you start applying and it's a mess and start peeling. So you also need to have that. It's like cooking. You do need to have that knowledge of what elements go together, what doesn't go together, and working also with your skin, which is important. Okay? Okay. Oh, do you see that? That's what I'm saying. After a while, that's why I like to apply like a big, they just peel themselves. And that's it. You see how beautiful they look? And we just add a little bit of gloss. Beautiful. And that's it. And they last all day. Especially if you're gonna, live your life and wanna get done, like, you're like, get ready in like 10 minutes. Of course, I'm taking an hour and like 30 minutes because I'm doing it live. But if you're not here with me, I got all this in hair in 15 minutes. Yeah. Or less. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of mascara. I'm not gonna go all crazy because my eyes are healing. Like I was telling you, I get these allergies and they're crazy, and I get these dry patches around my eyelids, and I've been avoiding mascara because when I remove it's a lot of irritation. So you also need to be mindful on your skin too. Like if your eyes need a break or your skin need a break of makeup, just give it like, allow it to have it. I love this mascara. It's one of my favorite for my top mascara. Is I don't know what it does, but everything that it keeps building and building new lashes. And one does the job. Let me see. Okay, perfect. And then for my bottom lashes, I do other type of lash. I don't use the same mascara from top and bottom. I use extended play lash on the bottom. That's what I use. And you know what I forgot to add that I normally do before the mascara and I totally forgot? The setting spray. I'm not gonna do the setting spray right now because the mascara is fresh, but we definitely are gonna have to do it after I do finish with my makeup. For the hair. For the hair, I'm gonna start doing, I'm just gonna realign it, and to do that, I'm gonna be using one of my favorite brushes. This is the infrared brush, and this is something that I love so much, especially for that second day and third day for like aligning your hair. I love this because if you use infrared technology, This is what you're seeing. Let me do a flash sale only for TikTok shop. I'm gonna put it on a special, and this is gonna be only one because okay, here it is. And I've been loving it because it doesn't use heat as this doesn't get heat. It's infrared, so you're gonna get less damage. But not only that, this is a type of ceramic that it doesn't really gonna burn the hair. I have used the one that is all heated. I mean, it doesn't have infrared, and those, believe me, it didn't align well with me on my hair. And with this one, actually, because the infrared, it does gonna help you with the ends of your hair to close the cuticle. That makes sense. It's a really, like I say, I love it. But you still need to take care of your hair. You still want to, you know, use heat protector. I'm gonna show you what I normally use to revive my hair, especially on the third day. I know this is the third day, so yesterday honestly I didn't do anything like crazy. I actually still home, and it's been really rainy, so today was rainy and I'm like, I'm not gonna, it's still clean. I haven't do anything crazy. For me, like if I add a lot of spray or stuff like that, next day I'm washing my hair. But if I know I'm not gonna have anything pour, I kind of like want to give it the break. But by the third day, I like to kind of like realign it. Tomorrow is clean day, wash day, so. Okay, I'm gonna be using the Extra Mystical. This is one of my favorite too because you can use it a little bit just to kind of like bring that shine to your style, or you could use it before styling with like a straightener or a hot brush because it's heat activated, so it does gonna activate the shine and it's just gonna make it look more shiny and alive. And that's why I use this one. It have heat protector too. Yeah. So I put out 390, and this is really simple because you don't have to do anything crazy. You literally I just brush it like it's a hairbrush, like a. You also want to be gentle, like it's a brush, right? Like you don't want to do. But you see how it's straining everything, especially this area. So this is what I do. I kind of like strain it and leave it for a second, and there it is, and that's it. And that's if I want to make it like to keep the curl that I just did 2 days ago. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but especially right here you can see. So I can like to start from here so I can add that volume. That's another thing that I love this brush, is that you can add volume. Especially after, like, this used to happen to me. Like, I will blow dry my hair, do that air wrap, and next day will be all like, what just happened? But this one, like I said, it just, the infrared technology, it's gonna warm the hair without the damage, but it's still going to get the curl done. Look how beautiful look. And it's just gonna give you that healthy look, because you're not depending on the whole brush that it gets heat. This get heat because the infrared, and it's a special ceramic that's called Tumba. I forgot the name. I should know it by heart. And another thing that I love this brush is because it's 177. This is the whitest brush that I have found in the market for my long hair, because a lot of the brushes is 150, 1 inch. This is 177. That's one of the reasons that I love this so much, because if you want that big volumes hair, you need like a wider brush. This is one of them. So this is the only one that I know that it does gonna like is wide enough, because I couldn't find the 2 inch. So the closest one is gonna be 177, which is close. I mean, but it does make the difference, because again, from 150 like 1 to 1.5, it just, they're too, I don't know. So I normally, like I say, I tomorrow is clean day, so tomorrow I'm gonna clean my hair, and I'm gonna blow dry it, air wrapper, like with the Dyson. And normally in between washes I use this. This is my, unless I'm going for a different look, but if I just wanna revive my blowout and get the freeze control, that's another thing that I love this one, because let me show you. You see how I'm kind of like letting it stay. I'm going down, but as I'm going down, I'm rolling, and then so it can kind of like take a breath and then burn it. And then do you see like the volume? It's crazy. And that was only there, but if I want volume here on this area, let's see, we need to just leave it off for a moment. We just leave it out for a moment, and but do you see, it's just like it keeps building and building. Obviously today I did more like a brush, but let me show you. Like, okay, like this is the side that we just did with that heat brush, infrared brush, and this is the side that we just haven't done. But you can see how this, I even can feel it, how smooth it is. And that's because also we close the cuticle of the hair, and we're giving this therapy, because at the end of the day, infrared is a therapy for your hair. We're just giving that. So I just want, like I say, it's one of my favorite brushes with the infrared therapy. And it gets warm, believe me, it gets warm. You definitely need to use heat protector. But it's perfect just to revive the hair and create this curl. Okay, let's go to the next one. Did I did? I think I did. And another thing that I love about the extra, like color wise, like you can keep adding and adding, and honestly, yeah. So how are we doing today? Let me know if you have any question, okay? We're almost, I know we're almost, we've been on the live for like 2 hours already. I think so. Yeah. So we're almost finished and ready for the day. Why am I starting with this? Let's start with this one. Let me know also if you have any question. Let me actually check on YouTube and Twitch if they have any comments to say. How we doing, fam? Okay, let me check. Okay, if you're on TikTok and you have a Twitch account, we just start on our Twitch too. We're streaming there right now, so follow us. I'm probably gonna be more on Twitch and TikTok than YouTube, but I mean, right now we're on YouTube. Kind of like learning about YouTube. Okay, how beautiful is this? I love the brush. I'm telling you, it's one of my favorite. The babe is sleeping. Biscuit she literally passed out. Look at her. She is. I was gonna do her a little ponytail, but I just cannot find her liga. Okay, let's. Obviously, you kind of want to brush it too. I mean, this is not a brush. You need to have your hair brushed. It's a heated brush. It's meant to style your hair, not to detangle your hair. Okay, it's important to know what your tools are for. Other way, it just you know, roll it. Just do it for a couple seconds. You also can tempt it, but like I say, the infrared technology is really different than a heated brush. That it just get heat by, you know, by the whole thing ceramic, by the whole barrel basically. You're getting the heat from the infrared, so it's a different way that your molecules are getting that. It just hits different. If you were here since we started doing our makeup, can you see it like what I'm telling you when I like, you can see the blush, but it's subtle and natural. So that's why I love the technique with the creams and then going over with the powder. It's just beautiful. And I feel like I just use less powder and my face gets like, instead of using the powder and then the blush and then the highlighter, that's a powder too. So it's different. I haven't set the settings, like we did the powder, but I still want to do the setting spray, but we didn't do it because I normally do it before applying my mascara, but today we just got carry on. Okay, I think we're gonna finish on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, we're still gonna be streaming on Twitch, so if you want to join us there, I'm gonna be on Twitch chatting a little bit with baby Biscuit. Let me know if you have any question, but thank you so much for everyone who was watching us on TikTok. If you are on Twitch, move to Twitch because I'm gonna be there chatting just for a few more minutes. But do you see how beautiful it looks? And now, I haven't finished yet, but this is something that I do. I like to grab a dry shampoo and she's like, what are you doing? I learned this from the professionals. So this is just gonna give us more volume. I don't know if you can see already, but I love doing the dry shampoo at the end and just flipping my hair. I learned that while I was from my hairstylist, especially when I was working with them, and we were doing like, I was doing the makeup for the models that were doing their hair. They have big, beautiful, voluminous hair. I saw a lot that they were doing dry shampoo at the end. No spray, just dry shampoo. And it will just give them the volume that everyone is asking. And then after a spray, but then I noticed that a lot. So I normally do it. And then after I have done it, just because it gives us the volume, I don't know if you can see, look at that. Are we looking at that? I'm telling you, the dry shampoo hack, it's perfect. You just can kind of like go back and add more volume if you want. And this is where I kind of like go back. Yeah. Another one trick that I like to do too is like grab right here, and this is actually my favorite. But you kind of need to like let it sit there. Like I say, it's infrared, so it's designed to kind of like leave it there, and then you twist that going up, right? I love that so much. And start kind of like fixing it. Okay, so I'm looking for this style now. What do you think? Like this? Okay. Okay, TikTok, it was really good to see you again. I'm actually gonna go to Twitch, so if you want to join us there, I will see you there. Bye. I know. Okay. We welcome. Let me now turn off. Okay. Now, everyone on YouTube, thank you so much for watching us. Don't forget to check our storefront and our link. We will see you next time. Okay, we're just staying with Twitch now. How's that going?